Hey everybody, Teresa here from Inspiration Cards. Hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Monday. It's been a bit of a rainy and haily one here, so I hope you guys are all staying dry and safe. Tonight, like I said in my earlier post, I'm going to be making a scrapbook layout featuring last month's paper pumpkin kit, the Batter Up paper pumpkin kit from May. I just have a few little pieces left, so after tonight I will be all but done with this kit, which is good to know because this month's kit is on its way. I'll share a little bit about that at the end. And of course, stay tuned here for sneak peeks and info about next month's kit, which I'm super excited about as well, which has got a bit of an outdoorsy camping kind of theme to it. So let's flip this around and get started. All right, there we go. All right, so this is the last you'll see of this box, which is good because it has definitely had its day. So Night of Navy was our Stampin' Spot for this month, and of course here is our stamp set. I will still need a few pieces from here, but as you can tell, there really actually isn't much of anything left from this month's kit. So I have a couple of partial envelopes, because I cut off the tops to use for a couple other alternatives. And if you saw last week's project, the picture frame, then you'll know what happened to these two card bases. So those are all but done. And then of course I've got a few pieces left here. Love these cute little matte dots. So I'm definitely going to be using these tonight. All right. And there we go. All right. Not sure how much else I'm going to need. I don't think I'll need that. So I'm just going to tuck that out of the way. But here we go. All right. So I'm just going to bring in, so this is a double layout. So, and it's all done on 2 sheets of 12 by 12 basic white with elements from the kit, but also some Night of Navy and some Real Red from the annual catalog. So this is basically, this is kind of the bare bones of what I'm looking at here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab these pieces here, set these out of the way. There we go. All right. And to kick us off, I'm just going to add this piece here. So this is a 1.5 inch by 12 inch piece of Night of Navy cardstock. So I'm just going to add some Stampin' Seal on the back here. And that's going to go right up against the edge. So I'm just going to line up my corner here along the bottom. There we go. All right, I'm going to set this off to the side because I do a little stamping on this sheet here, little tone on tone. So we've got a little strip of Real Red. So this is 11 inches by, and I believe it's actually the same. I believe it's 1.5. Yes, it is. All right, so here's my Real Red ink pad, and we're going to do a little bit of the baseball cap just kind of down our strip of Real Red cardstock here. So there we go. Just going to stick that on my block there, just like that. A gentle tap, all right, on the ink pad. And I'm just going to kind of go randomly down my strip of paper. And there, just trying to vary the position a little bit. And one more just down in the corner, just like that. All right, so I'm gonna use that again later. But before I get any ink on my fingers, I'm just gonna tuck that closed. And so I don't get any ink on anything else, I'm just gonna grab a quick baby wipe. I am very thankful that I still have a stash of these in my house. There we go. All right. So I definitely don't need any real red on my basic white cardstock. All right. And my kids, my munchkins haven't needed any of those for quite a while, but as any mom knows, you don't want to get rid of those because you never know when they're going to come in handy. If you're a crafty mom like me, they come in handy for a lot more things than just munchkin related. All right, so here's our piece of basic white back again. And so that's just gonna layer onto our Night of Navy there, just like that. There we go. And then I'm gonna grab our little squares here. All right. And what I'm going to do first, so with this piece of Night of Navy, I'm just going to add a little strip. So pulling in the real red from our strip and from the stitches on the baseball. So I'm just going to grab my Take Your Pick tool. I'm a big fan of the spatula end. So I'm just going to throw a few of these on the back here. All right, and then just going to peel the backs off the glue dots there. All right, and that's just going to go not right up against the edge. So I just want a little bit of that Night of Navy around the edges there. So this will make a nice little frame, whether it's for a journal box or for a photo. Either way, you're in good shape there. I'm just gonna grab my Stampin' Seal again. All right, so keeping in line with our little steps there, just going to bring that down a little bit there, just like that. And we've got our baseball bat, and I'm actually going to add this to our little strip of real red with our baseball caps on there. So again, just with my Take Your Pick tool, I'm just going to grab some glue dots to throw on the back here. And apparently they like going flying tonight. There we go. Let's peel that off right now. There we go. And one more. There we go. All right. Now you could do this straight up and down if you want. I'm actually going to do this on a bit of an angle. So there we go. All right, and our other piece here, it's going to stick this down in the bottom corner here. There we go, with my Stampin' Seal. All right, and this is going to go down in the corner here. Just want to gauge that a little bit there. There we go. And a nice little box again, nice little frame, whether it's for a photo or for a journal box, but still there's lots of room, whether it's for an extra photo or if you'd rather do your journaling in these spaces here. And then this guy's going to go right down here with a few dimensionals on the back. Here we go. And then that way, if you want, you can actually tuck the corner of your picture or your journal box just underneath it. So I'm going to angle this. Here we go. So that way you've got your nice little, there we go. That's a nice big space. So that's going to go right there. So that way it's got a nice little corner sticking out here. So you've got a little bit of space under there to tuck that photo in. Okay. And to finish off this half of the layout, I'm going to use a few of these guys. And again, I do like my spatula piece here. So what I'm going to do here is find the center of my page here, which is about, it's about there. Looks about right. And I'm just going to alternate putting a few we got a couple of the bumblebee in here, and then I'll add 2 more of the real red as well. Just get those a little close. There we go. That's a little better. There we go. There we go. All right, and I'm still gonna have a few dots left over, so I'll probably pass these on to my kids because they've still got to make their Father's Day cards for this coming weekend. And I know my oldest saw this, and in our house, Dad is a big baseball fan, so she's super excited to use that for her card. So there is our first half of our scrapbook layout. And then here is the second. So again, a bit of a mirror, but there are some differences as well. So let me just tuck these off to the side. And just like before, I'm going to grab this, a little bit of Stampin' Seal on the back. There we go. And we're doing the mirror image. So this time I'm going to line it up with the opposite corner. There we go. And again, same with the other strip of real red. So I'm going to grab this guy here. And our baseball cap one more time. I'm going to try and do it a little differently this time. Oops. And one more, just right down at the bottom. All right, so that's done. And there's our baby wipe again. All right, here we go. Get a little dry. All right, let's pull this back in. And here's our strip. So let's just get this guy stuck on here. All right, and again, so just like on the other side, let's line that up. There we go. All right, and here's our baseball bat for this side. So again, just a couple of glue dots on the back. Quick and easy. There we go. And again, just like before, I'm going to line this up on an angle. There we go. All right, and this time around, this guy's going to go down in the bottom. Of course, we need our little strip from one of those die cut pieces. There we go. And again, let's just peel these off the back. There we go. There's that last one. And again, so just like before, it's that little bit of a Night of Navy border. There we go. All right, and this is going to go down in the corner here. There we go. And again, keeping with that little bit of a step up. Nice frame for a photo or a journal box. And then we've got this piece here. All right, and this is just going to go up here in the corner. Just like that. And before I add this piece here, I'm just going to grab, let's see. Let's do, you're the best. Yeah, I think that'll fit really nicely there. On my bigger block, of course. There we go. All right, and this I'm going to stamp with the Night of Navy. There we go. So smaller ink pad, bigger stamp, just flipping things over. And that's going to go right there in the center. There we go. All right, and I'm going to give that a second to dry. I'll pull this back in here. All right, and this is going to go, just like the baseball, it's going to go up in this top corner with a few dimensionals. And again, that way you can kind of tuck in a photo or a journal box underneath. So you can still use a little bit of that space underneath there. It's not completely cut off. There we go. And to finish this off, I actually wanted to add one more piece to this page here, and that was our All-Star stamp. Here we go. Oh, and I'm bouncing back and forth between pages now. That's okay. All right, and this is going to go just up here in the corner. All right, and that's just going to go up here in the top corner, just like that. Okay, and to top it off, to complete the mirror image, we're just going to add a few of these little matte dots. And again, so just going to find that center, which is about there, it looks like. Pretty darn close anyway. There we go. And there's our bumblebee. And our last two real red dots. This kit definitely went a long way. Every once in a while I use up just about everything in my paper pumpkin kit, and this is one of those cases. So there's not going to be too much left for my munchkins to craft with, but that never does stop them before. Alright, so I'm not sure if you can get the full effect, but there we go. So there is our double layout. I hope you guys enjoyed the crafting session tonight. If you signed up for this month's kit, this is what will be shortly on its way to you, the Expressions in Color kit, along with 2 Stampin' Spots, so 2 of these guys. And this month's kit is going to be featuring 4 different in colors, 3 of the new ones from the newest annual catalogs. We've got Polished Pink, Fresh Freesia, and Evening Evergreen from the most recent in colors, and then there's going to be some more Bumblebee from last year's in colors as well. So super excited and waiting to get that, so I can't wait to share that with you guys next week. And in the meantime, if you did miss out, no worries. So there is sneak peeks out for the July kit, and as I said, it does have a bit of a nature camping theme, and I've already got some ideas kind of running around in my head for some alternatives, so super excited about that. And if you are looking to sign up and you live in Canada and you have any questions about Paper Pumpkin, just leave a comment or send me an email at inspirationwiththeresa@gmail.com. I offer an online card class for all my Paper Pumpkin subscribers. So for just $7, along with your Paper Pumpkin subscriptions, I mail you out all the supplies you need to go with your kit and the supplies I send you to make 3 alternative projects. So super excited to share that, and I do always share those here as well after the class. So stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, you can check out more projects here or on my blog at inspirationcards.com. Hope you guys have a good rest of the night and a good rest of the week. I'll see you here next week. Bye, everybody.